The drum is already beating faster and faster, and the year just freaking started. It sounds like a new Nintendo Direct is right around the corner. We just got word that sources are claiming the next Nintendo Direct will indeed be this month, and maybe as soon as January the 10th. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys want to see from the Direct in terms of new game information, maybe some reveals, DLC, and more, and hit that like button if you cannot wait for the next Nintendo show.
Zach, we are very excited. Historically, we have had Directs in January, so that's not a surprise. But the fact that it could come as early as the 10th, and of course, take it with the biggest grain of salt. This is just a rumor based off one source, Gaming Intel. We'll have a link in the description for you to check that out. But what do you think? Do we think we are going to get on the 10th, or do you still think that maybe third week of January sometime is when we see it?
Well, Nintendo has filled January with a lot of announcements. They recently had a Nintendo Direct Mini 1/11/18, almost a year ago. They have also presented the Switch in its opening salvo in January. They did a new 3DS reveal back in 2015, and it seems like a fine time. I say that specifically because January 10th is the night before the launch of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Switch. Nintendo likes to tie things to their first-party releases and go right before. That way they can lift up the release and get you excited, remind you about it, and then also tease what's coming beyond. This should be, I feel, a very packed presentation, though. If this is to happen, whether it's the 10th or the third week, I feel like this is going to be a big one, specifically because they have so much out there that doesn't have a whole lot of detail.
Yes, we need to see more of the titles that they announced for the year and didn't show a lot. Town comes to mind, and we'll get into more specifics about that another time. But yes, you're right. They have so much to talk about. They gotta show us what they have planned for their first half of the year here, and I'm just excited to see what they are gonna put out, Zach, that we don't know about. For me, that's always the coolest thing about a Direct, where we find out that something is coming, something super unexpected. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, the Switch has been absolutely crushing it. We saw a recent rumor that it may have sold more than PS4 and Xbox One combined in December, which would be a pretty crazy feat, especially given the popularity of Sony's lineup this past year. So with so much hype, with so many sales, and with so much momentum, this is the perfect time to just add more and more to their arsenal. And I think you keep that momentum rolling, you keep dumping game announcements, you keep some surprises, as you mentioned, and maybe we once again get one of those day and date drops where they have an indie game locked and ready to go that releases right after the show. I don't know what it would be specifically. Probably won't be my beloved Wargroove, but I'm always interested and excited to see what they decide to do right after the presentation wraps.
Yeah, January, one of the most exciting times of the year to be a Nintendo fan, because we know that these Directs are coming. Like, Nintendo just had one of their biggest, if not the biggest, holiday season in recent memory, with Smash absolutely crushing it and Pokemon Let's Go doing a good job as well. So they need to carry that momentum forward. Yes, New Super Mario Bros. Is coming in just a few days, a week now, I guess, at this point, but that's not quite enough because that's right around the corner. We need to look into the future a little bit, and I'm excited to see what they have in store.
Dates are completely missing. We have games, we have a lineup, but dates are not there, and that's something that they're going to definitely have to add. And it'll be interesting to see if this is the first Direct in a while without Smash Bros. Representation. That carried us, that train, it steamrolled through almost the entirety of 2018. Will we get Joker gameplay? Will they continue to bring the DLC Fighter Pack into focus? Will we get a date and further detail on Piranha Plant, or will it be all quiet on the Sakurai front? That'll be a real interesting thing to keep track of for this January Direct.
Well said, Zach, and we are always curious to know what you guys are thinking, so make sure to let us know in the comments below what you want to see from this Direct, what you expect, when you expect for it to happen, and how excited you are about hopefully just some dates, Zach, because you're right, we do know a lot of these games, just nothing concrete as far as when they're coming.
Indeed, it is a rumor, but I firmly believe we'll get a January Direct, and as soon as we get a definitive date, we will be the first to let you know. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest and greatest from the Switch and this upcoming Direct that seems like it is going to happen more and more as the news, the rumors pour in. Hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when this date drops and what all is discussed at the Direct. Plus, we've got some more predictions and plans for you in the coming days, so stay tuned for those. In the meantime, everybody, have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Super pumped about this Direct. January 10th seems like a fine time to start this year off really right. For now, though, for myself and Gabe, thanks again for watching, everybody. We love you. SwitchForce, out.